Hi friends! So tonight I am going to be doing my monthly budget, and we're going to be doing the budget for December. So I have definitely not been doing real well the last week or two with my shopping. Of course, it is going to be Christmas soon, and I've got lots of extra gifts and stuff this year. Um, and I am not, been saving at all for Christmas. This is going to change next year because I'm going to start saving all year long for Christmas, because it is definitely adding up. So I'm having a lot more expenses. Yeah, so it is time to get serious and to sit down and budget out a budget for the month of December. So we're just going to go through everything. I probably will have a little bit extra that I hope to put against my mortgage. We'll see how that goes because that may end up going more towards Christmas. So we'll just kind of see how things go. But I am going to get everything started, and we're going to get going on my December monthly budget with me. So, all right. So, I will have two different paychecks in the month of December, and I'm not sure exactly what they will be, but I'm going to guess around $2,400 a piece. I hope this doesn't wiggle too much. We'll see. I'll try to write gently because I really hate to just wiggle you guys all around like crazy, because I know I hate to watch that in other videos. So we'll see how this goes. I feel like you're kind of wiggly, so sorry about that, guys. And then, so I should have $4,800 roughly to work with for the month of December. So what I have kind of done, I actually, this little form here, I just printed off of Canva, and I kind of just edited a little bit. So for right now, what I'm going to do is my bills are going to be, I'm going to write down everything that is going to come out of my checking account that I'm not doing cash for, like cash envelopes. So I changed that one to say cash envelopes. And so, because I think it said expenses or variable expenses or something. So I'm going to set up some cash envelopes, and I'm going to start doing some envelope stuffing. And I don't have one set aside for Christmas per se, but I have one that I will be setting up for gifts. And I think that if I do that, I think I will have, and hopefully, maybe I'll have extra that I'll be able to put in it from time to time. But I think that will allow me to at least start getting a Christmas budget, as well as, any birthday gifts and stuff like that that happen along the way. So I see you guys are kind of, I'm afraid I'm going to get out of frame. I don't want to zoom out because then it becomes hard to see. So let me just move my yummy smelling candle and my Merry Christmas sign over there, and we'll see if I can kind of bump that up. Yeah, I think that will work. Okay. All right, so all of these are going to be things that are going to come out of my checking account. So I do tithe or giving. Maybe I will zoom in. Hang on, I'm going to zoom in, guys. Yeah. Is that better? I'll just have to kind of move this up as I go, but at least you can see a little bit better, because I think that was so far zoomed out that it was hard to see my writing. So I basically give around, I aim for 10% of my monthly income. So and I'm just going to kind of round this one up. So we're going to go for around $500. And I split that out to a couple different things because I give some to my local church and I give some to my the school that I used to go to. It was a Christian day school, and many years ago. And I still like to support them, and they, don't have a lot of, obviously they don't get, funding and stuff from the state, so they kind of rely on donations and then, um, their tuition and stuff like that. So I like to give them, and as part of my tithe, if you will. And then I'm gonna have the gas to my car. So I was doing like putting that under my cash envelopes, and then I decided not to do that this time and to move it over to my bills category because I'm putting it on actually a credit card right now, and then I pay it off at the end of the month. So that's what I've been doing. So it's going to come out of my checking account. I'm not paying cash for my gas each time. And I was budgeting $400 a month. That's kind of what I had set out last month whenever I was kind of looking at things. And I haven't been spending that, so I cut it back. I think I can get by with 75 a week instead of 100 a week, so I've cut that back to 300 this time. And then I have my Roth IRA that comes out, and I just opened up 2 more Roth IRAs. I did have only 2 IRAs, and I've had them for years, like 20 years, that I've been contributing to, and I was just putting $100 a month in each one. And then I decided to try to do, because I loosely follow Dave Ramsey's planning and budgeting, and so I was listening to a lot of his podcasts, and then I did listen to one of his books on tape, and it was actually not on tape, but it was on my phone that I listened to it. But anyway, it was an audiobook. That's the word I'm looking for. And they recommend saving about 15% of your income. Now, I do have for retirement. So these are my personal Roth IRAs. And then I do have stuff through my work where I do the max amount that they will match. And I can't remember what it is. I don't know if it's 5 or 6% or 3%. I don't remember what it is. It's been too long ago. But I do that, and that comes out of my paycheck automatically, so I don't even miss that money. It's not even in part of my income. So they all take that out before they send me over my paycheck to my bank. So my Roth IRA has gone up. It's doubled because I was doing just $200 a month. And it has doubled. And then I have my mortgage, which is a little under $1,500 a month. It has gone up. This includes my taxes, so it's like my escrow, it's the house, everything is all rolled into one. And my taxes and insurance and stuff like that has gone up. And so it has also gone up. So my mortgage payment has gone up this year. It's just a little under $1,500, I think. For everything total. And then my car insurance, and I have budgeted for it around $110. I think it may actually be closer to $105, but I think it was more, and then it re-upped in a few months ago, maybe July, and I think it dropped down to around 105, but I'm still budgeting around 110 because it was just a little under that for a long time. So that's still kind of what I budget for. And then my water, I am budgeting right now $70 a month, which should be more than enough. It went up whenever I was watering my garden a lot this fall, and so I kind of budget on the high side now for that, because I think one time it was like $72. So I'm kind of just budgeting 70. That should, for most of the time until we hit the summer months, whenever I'm having to water more because it's not raining, then that will kind of go up. But so that's what I'm budgeting for that right now. And then my electric, my house is all electric, so I don't have any gas or anything. I budget $200 a month for that, which I know most of the time, most every month, it kind of covers that. Some months it's more than that, some months it's less than that. When I get into the really, really cold of winter, last year I think I had a payment that was like $400. That's only one time that I ever had it that high, and most of the time it's 200 or less. Um, like this month I just got my bill and it's like $90, but I wasn't running, my air and didn't have my heat on till later. So it just varies. So I just kind of shoot in the middle. Some months this is higher and some months it's lower. So I just kind of average it on that because I never know for sure exactly what it's going to be. But that's kind of a ballpark figure. I may need to increase that like to 300, in the next, maybe for maybe even 400 for January, because last January we had a really cold spell, and my literally for like 3 days it was like down into like single digits and below, and my heater it never shut off, and so I think it was just having trouble keeping up with that really, really cold weather. So let's see, then I have my Hulu TV, which is the live TV. I have that. That's my cable basically. And then I have trash, and that is $31 a month. And then my internet, I'm gonna have to scoot this up. I'm gonna have to move my candle out of the way. Slide it out of the way. Okay, and we'll scoot this up. Okay. My internet is, I think, $70 a month. And then I have Apple Music come out, and that right now is like $5.99, so I'm just rounding up to $6. I signed up for this several years ago when I was in nurse practitioner school, and I had a .edu email, and so I was able to get it for the student pricing. And now every year it just it's just always, I don't know, it's always been that price. I'm getting it for $5.99, so I know that's a steal of a deal. So that's why. It's because when I did sign up for it, it was done under the student email, and I don't know, they've never asked for like a renewal on that. Like a lot of places you'll have to every year go back to your .edu email and like think. So far Apple has not. I'm sure that'll catch up with me someday. But until then, I'm paying the $5 a month or $6 a month. Okay, and then so that's kind of all of my bills. Then I have my cash planning, or my cash envelopes. So right now what I'm doing is groceries, and I'm budgeting $400 a month for groceries. I haven't been spending that. Because I have been like taking $200 out each paycheck, and I've been really trying to meal plan and kind of stick to my grocery budget, and so I've not been using near all of that. But I am using it like because I was setting aside separate envelopes for like household, fun money, stuff like that, and I'm not right now. It just kind of all going into the groceries. So I buy my groceries first, and then I include any, like if I need toilet paper or whatever, I include that in my groceries. And then if there's any left over with my groceries, then I might put a little bit aside into my fun money folder or envelope, and then kind of go from there. So I'm not really setting aside money for, like, same for eating out. I'm trying not to eat out much, and so if I do occasionally, I'm just pulling it from the money from groceries because I haven't been spending all that. And then pet care, I did go ahead and increase that up to $50 a month. I think I had budgeted less, but I think between her wet food that she's been wanting and her litter, and then dry food lasts quite a while because you can buy buy a big bag, and it lasts a while. So that, I think the 50 should mostly cover it for her. And then I'm going to set aside some for beauty, which is going to be mostly like when I get my hair done. That's mostly what that's going to be. Maybe if I have to, because I get it, I've had it highlighted once in this past year, like 2024, like back in May, and it needs it again. But my hair lady has been on maternity leave since like September, October, I don't know, something like that. And so she's been off several months. And so I'm supposed to get it done the first Saturday of July. Not July. No, not July. The first Saturday of January. I don't know. Um, so, yeah, so that's going to mostly be like for my hair. And I don't get it highlighted and all that every single time. I kind of go a couple times in between, and then I'll get it highlighted and done again. I get haircuts in between, but not the full shipping. And then gifts, I'm going to be setting aside $20 a month, I think, for that. And then I have car maintenance that I'm going to have an envelope for. Excuse me, I kind of got a frog in my throat. And then that is going to be $30 a month. And then I started a new envelope for lawn care, because I have a guy that comes and mows my lawn. And so I'm going to start saving $50 a month towards that. And I think that will get me up close to what I need to have in there. It's more than that. I can't remember what I paid. 65 last year. I can't remember what I paid each time he mowed. So it's a start. I didn't have him mow every week most of the time. At least it was like twice a month, and then it went into the drought, and he was like mowing maybe once a month. So I just want to get something started on that. This may have to increase obviously during mowing season, but for now I'm kind of cutting it back, just to get a little bit built up over the next few months. And then I have I'm starting some like sinking fund envelopes for my yearly subscriptions. So I have Dropbox, and then I have Canva, I have Amazon Prime. I'm just gonna write these out, and then I'll go fill in the dollar amounts. And then I have Costco membership that I actually share with my mother, and then a Sam's membership. So the Dropbox is like $120 for the year. Canva is about the same. So I'm thinking $10 a month should cover that. And then Amazon Prime, I think is $139. So I just rounded it up to $140. I think $12 a month will cover that. And then Costco is like $130. I think it went up to $65 a piece. I can't remember for certain. And then Sam's, I think is $120 as well. I pay for the Sam's Plus, which gives me free shipping, and I use that all the time. Because my closest Sam's is like a little over an hour away from me, same in Costco too. And so, I mean, I do make a trip up, to there to get things and stuff like that, especially Costco, because they don't have the free shipping like Sam's does. Or at least not on all things. And so for me, the Sam's Plus membership is worth it because of that free shipping. So I really like that. I just realized that I didn't add up my totals for my bills. So we'll do that real quickly, and then we'll add up the cash envelopes as well. Okay. So maybe I will zoom back out here while I'm doing the calculator so you guys can see that a little bit. Okay. So I got 500 plus 300. That did not look like that was doing. I thought I saw a minus sign in there. So 500 plus 300 plus 400 plus 1500 plus 110 plus 70 plus 200 plus 92 plus 31 plus 70 plus 6 plus 3 equals 3282. So we're going to write that down here. No, I goofed up, and I bought these new pens. I'm going to see if it works, or at least good enough. But I bought these pens that have got, well, there's the eraser. That's what I wanted was, or you can erase the ink. Sorry that you're jerking, guys. I can't erase and, earthquake. Okay. I mean, it kind of does. I mean, it's not like the best, but I mean, it kind of does. At least I can write back over it. Okay, so $3,282. Okay. So now let me add up my cash envelope. So that would be $400 for groceries. Pet care is $50. Beauty is $20. $20 for gifts. $30 for car maintenance. And that's for car maintenance would be things like when I have to get my oil changed, if something, you know, goes somewhat haywire that's not too expensive, brakes, you know, yada yada. That's what that's for. And then lawn care, and then Dropbox, Canva, Amazon Prime, Costco, and Sam's. So $623. Let me, I keep forgetting you guys are out of frame again. Okay, let me now kind of set that up. Okay, so I'd like to apply extra on my mortgage, so I'm going to write it on here. And we're going to add things up and see where we're at. Okay, so so my total income is going to be $4,800, and then I'm going to subtract all of my bills that I know I have coming out, so that's $3,282. So that gives me $1,518, and then my cash envelope total is $623. So that leaves me $895. Yes, because I was wanting to be able to put $800 a month extra on my mortgage. So I have gonna do that, and then with this $95 left, I am going to put this down here as like miscellaneous / buffer and just leave that in my account. Okay, so let me zoom you back in so we can write in these numbers down here. So okay, so the income is going to be 4,800, and then the total bills was $3,282, and then my savings amount is going to be $95 that I'm going to keep in there as a buffer. And then my cash envelope total was $623. And then the extra that I'm going to put towards my mortgage, which is my only debt right now, is going to be $800. And then this should all subtract out to be $0. So let's check it out. And I forgot to put my 800, carry that down, and my 95. Okay, so we're going to figure this up trying to get you guys where you could see them. I'm gonna have to zoom back out. Okay, I think you guys can see it now. Okay, so 4,800 minus 3,282 minus 95 is 1,423 minus 623 is 800 minus 800 towards extra mortgage gives me a zero-based budget. So kind of what a zero-based budget is that basically every dollar that comes in has a purpose and it has a place, and you're allocating it to a specific thing. And so my monthly budget for December, this is it. Okay, so that is it. I am gonna have to stick to this if I want to apply this extra 800 to my mortgage. I really hope to, but I know I've been spending a lot trying to get stuff bought for Christmas and just doing some extra spending. So I'm gonna have to rein that in and really stick to my budget here for the month of December. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this little budget with me. And then before we go, I have a little bit of mail that I will open. So I actually purchased off of Etsy. Here, I'll move this out of the way, I guess. Purchased off of Etsy, and I just wanted to show you guys what I got. I'm really excited to start playing this. So this all came from Mystic Budgets, I believe. I will tell you the exact name. Yep, right there. So, Mystic Budgets on YouTube is what she... Thank you for supporting my shop. So, Mel at Mystic Budgets. So, I went on to Etsy. I have been purchasing way too many things off of Etsy. That's where some of my money is going. But I purchased the chip away game. That's really what I wanted. And it comes with, I got it in the A5 size. So it came with this cute little bag, and then I got the bigger dashboard. And then nothing's on the back. I got the bigger dashboard. They have like an A6 size as well, but I got the A5 size. And then this just has the instructions on how to play the game. And then in here are my chips and my dice. So I'm really excited to get started with that. But that is really what I went on there to purchase. And then it looks like she included this little freebie. So I will have to put that in my Monday minis. I'm going to start doing those. And it's going to be my, well, it's actually not Monday minis. I have decided to change it to Tuesdays. And I'm going to call it $2 Tuesdays. So that's what we're doing. But I will be doing this in my mini savings. So I will add that in. Looks like it says each cloud is $5 and each sun is $3, so it'll be a save 31. So that'll be fun to save. Might save this more for summer or something like that. But I will definitely add this into my $2 Tuesdays. So thanks for that freebie. And then while I was there, I also purchased from Mystic Budgets these little placeholders. I thought they were really cute. So they're just kind of vellum, but I got a bunch of 500s, and then I got a couple thousand. I can't remember. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can't remember if I just purchased, I didn't remember getting the 5, maybe I did, I probably did. I probably got 6 of the 500s and then a couple of the 1000s, but I got them as placeholders because as I get more money in you know, in savings. I don't want to just keep, I want to put it in the banks where it's actually earning some money. So I got these little placeholder slash prop monies. Anyway, I thought they were really cute, and they are. Those are super really nice quality. They're kind of vellum and laminated kind of as well. So they're kind of a thicker there. You can kind of tell it's not just paper. So they're really nice quality. So I purchased those as well. So I am excited to one of these days start playing the chip away. I've watched other people do it, and it looks like a really fun game. So I am excited to start that. So anyway, I thought I would just show you my little Happy Mail, stuff that I have been purchasing, because that's what happened when I started on the whole budgeting YouTube. It's a whole, whole rabbit hole. So yeah. And then I don't think I ever showed you guys this, but I purchased this a few weeks ago. This was one of my first purchases that I got, but I got this from the Budgeting Introvert. It's a little cash tray, and then also the dice tower, and set it up here. So yeah, so you can't hardly see but there's the dice tower. Anyway, but I got that from Budgeting Introverts, I believe was her name, and it came with a little pouch. I think it had a green die in there. Yeah, this little die came with it, and I think it came just in like a little plastic pouch, but I had this other pouch that I purchased. And then off of Amazon, I found these cute little dice. I love cats, and I have a cat. And I'm sure at some point she will jump up here and you'll end up meeting her. But I thought these were so cute. They had little kitty cats on there, and then little paw prints. So yeah, very cute. I will be using these dice. So anyway, I just purchased those off of Amazon, and that came in. So as you can tell, this is kind of where some of my recent money has gone. So anyway, this video has got way too long, but I just wanted to kind of show you my recent purchases, and I will be hopefully very soon jumping into some of these savings games. I'm going to be doing some Christmas savings games coming up very soon, and I have started my little binder, so we'll get to see that soon. So all right, I hope you guys have a good one. We'll see you next time. Bye.